Now, earlier this week, we caught up with some of the great business minds behind the Young Enterprise Scheme. It's a programme that develops budding entrepreneurs into fully fledged businessmen and women. And the results of the national competition are now in. We're joined by two of the winners and Young Enterprises Trust CEO Terry Shopkin. Hello, how are you all?
Great.
Good morning.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
First of all, tell us, Terry, why these two products stood out for you, because we've got Ritual Skincare with Georgia there and the Exposure Band with Danielle, and you worked with Sarah as well. She's not on the couch today.
Well, actually, in fairness, they didn't stand out to me. They stood out to the judges.
Why?
So Georgia's product here won the BP Innovation Award, and what they were looking for was innovation in both product and process. And Georgia and her teammates did a fantastic product using quinoa and mulberry tree extracts. She can probably tell you better than I can.
Talk us through, how did you get the idea?
Oh gosh, we played around quite a bit. We initially started with a children's book, and it escalated, and we all, gosh, we just discussed so many different issues that would come up from different product ideas, and I think input from everyone really helped in deriving our product ideas, which was great.
And the feedback that you got, what did they say set your product apart?
Well, obviously we won the BP Innovation Award. We were, in our marketing criteria, it was based around many things. So quinoa, having that in our lip balm was great, because we are one of the first New Zealand companies to bring that to the New Zealand cosmeceutical industry, but also business practices. So our dual deadline system, that really helped us overcome some issues with like labels not arriving on time and stuff, with a preferred and a final deadline. Gosh, there could be many different reasons for...
I think you've spelled out quite a few already.
Danielle, you guys came up with these wristbands. Let's have a look at this. This is, just explain what the product really is.
Okay, so it's called Exposure Band, and it's a UV monitoring wristband that is calibrated to change colour when you need to reapply your sunscreen.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant idea. How much of this, because you guys said that, you changed your product.
Yeah.
How much of this, Danielle, is about the product, and how much of it actually is about the business plan? You know, you guys adapted the product to what you wanted to achieve, but did you guys always set out and say, hold on, we've got to find a way to tell people that they need to put more sun cream on them?
Yeah, I think the product is a really important part, but it's also how you run your business, and I think having passion to do Young Enterprise is such an important part in it, and if you have passion, you can really get anywhere with it.
And we saw that passion because Danielle actually emailed in from my old school, I must say, New Plymouth Hills High. Very nice to see you here. But you actually emailed me to try and get your product on television.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes a bit of guts.
It does. And that's do you find this, Terry, the initiative which these guys are all showing? I mean, was the standard this year exceptional?
Actually, it's really interesting. The judges said to us that it was actually even higher than last year, which is amazing, because last year was a pretty high standard. So they did have a tough decision deciding who was going to be the Lion Foundation Company of the Year, but they said that in the end Exposure really stood out, not just because of their product, but they got some great publicity. They were pretty much in every major newspaper in Australia. Yeah.
Wow.
Terry, what happens from now on in for these companies? I mean, is there a future for them?
So it really depends on the companies. I know both of these ladies and their teams are interested in carrying on their company. Of course, it's always challenging for young people at this stage. They're graduating from secondary school, going on to tertiary. I believe Danielle and Sarah are definitely planning on keeping theirs going, and Georgia is just working with her team members to decide, as soon as they know, I guess, where all 5 of them are going to be, if they can actually keep that company going as well as their tertiary studies.
Well, it's a fantastic thing to have on your CV regardless.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to you both.
The products look so completed as well. You know, it's not just about the concept and the business plan. You've actually gone all the way with it. Absolutely fantastic. Time for the Dragon's Den. There you go.
Yeah, you hosted that show, didn't you?
A bit of funding. Yeah, possibly not from the host of the show.
Danielle, Georgia, Terry, thank you all for coming on today. And obviously the scheme is going well still. I remember it when I was at high school.
Absolutely brilliant. Is Tony's name ever at the school on all the boards?
No, I didn't win any awards.
That I've seen.
Right, after the break. Well, it's perhaps the most